Hey there everyone, Nubkeks here. Bring you some last minute thoughts on, what I'm feeling about Shadowlands. What my plans are. It's currently, what time is it? It's 7 minutes to 2 p.m. The game is coming out at 11 p.m. So, yeah, just about 9 hours from now I'm going to be diving on. I have my characters lined up here for what I'm going to be doing in the first week. So obviously I'm going to be maining my priest first in this beautiful transmog. Amazing. One thing I might do this afternoon, these are like the 4 classes I'm thinking of playing. And actually right now, you know, that last minute pre-expansion doubts are setting in, right? Where I'm like, okay, I've committed to maining the priest. That's cool. But gosh, what am I going to do second? I had Druid penciled in there. As you can see, I do actually need to get my Druid up to level 48. Apparently you can do Shadowlands at 48. I've been meaning to do this. I've had just too much going on, though, in real life. So I might actually do that today, get up to 48. Don't know. But then also the Shaman and my Warlock. They're kind of up there. You know, Warlock, you know, I don't love any of the specs, but I could probably play. I wouldn't like to play Destruction very much, as you guys know from my range DPS video. I'd really rather not play Destro, but I could play Affliction or Demonology quite happily. And Warlock does give 3 range DPS specs, which is a safe bet for, you know, doing more competitive content. You know, especially if Priest doesn't work out, it's probably good to have something to fill in. I'm kind of leaning towards the Shaman, though. The Shaman is like my this is my dark horse here. This is the thing it's speaking to my heart right now. I'm just sitting here the day of the expansion. I'm going, man, in my comfies. I got no pants on either, because, you know, but I can't do that when I'm going to stream later. It's the worst thing. I'm going to have to put pants on for streaming, because, like, I don't trust myself not to stand up and go get coffee. Actually, have some coffee. Go get some coffee, some morning brown, and be like, forgot I was not wearing pants, didn't turn the webcam off, and just banned, arrested, probably. Terrible. But yeah, no, I'm just thinking here, man, wouldn't Torghast be cool on Enhancement Shaman? Doesn't that sound like a fucking ton of fun? That sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm torn. Or then, you know, the Druid. Oh, man, it's tough. We're gonna go finish actually the freaking quest here, but yeah. As you can tell, I'm very excited for Shadowlands. What are my plans then? Tonight, 11 p.m. Irish time, and whatever time it is for the rest of you. Yeah, gotta come online. We're gonna stream. The servers may not work. Who the hell knows? Please remove Bigwig's Uldir. Okay, I didn't even know I had Bigwig's Uldir. That's cool. Yes. I haven't done these quests, so I'm gonna try to get these done to get this whatever feat of strength. Yeah, I'm gonna come on at 11. Gotta play as much as we can. Hopefully it'll be good. Turn the sound down a bit loud. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the guild are planning to do all-nighters. They're planning to just go for the whole night through, right? Just until they're max level. Maybe do some dungeons as well. Just not gonna sleep. For me, I'm more chill than that. I'm planning to go for a few hours. I mean, maybe I will go for an all-nighter, like if people are really enjoying the stream or whatever. But generally speaking, I'm hoping to do like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 maybe hours. And then when I get tired, I'm just going to go to bed. And I'll get up tomorrow and I'll play all day tomorrow. Hit max level tomorrow. Do dungeons, do Torghast, do them all that fun stuff. That's like the plan for tomorrow. But hopefully get a good start in the leveling here today. Which one? A new foothold, I think, is the one I want here. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, that's sort of my plan. I think we'll be done, like, with a lot of that weekly stuff quite quickly, which is why I started off talking about some of those other classes that I might level. I think we genuinely will have time to do, you know, at least a second class or spec in week 1 for sure. That's what it's looking like. So I'm actually quite positive about that. That was one of the worst things about 8.3. was that it was just so miserable with the cloak grind and the frickin' visions grind on every character. It was such a miserable experience to actually have those geared. That yeah, it just wasn't worth it. So, but hopefully Shadowlands, I think, is looking like it could very much be different. In terms of actually, you know what? Let's actually find that. Listening to the lo-fi remix of the Shadowlands music, which is it's free. That's a Shadow Priest guide. I'm actually not even sure what is the current recommendation for my spec right now for Shadowlands. Let's actually see what is the most up-to-date info. Let's go into it. Can you guys see this? I'm not sure if I have it set up. Okay, I do. Good. What is the best Covenant right now looking like? Okay, Kyrian, great for raids, great for low keys, average for high. Necro, great, average, great. Night Fae, good, good, good. Venthyr, good, good, average. Really good on prideful targets. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a tough call, right? For Priest, it's kind of a tough call. All Covenants viable for raiding. Venthyr's a good pick if you're going to be healing and DPSing. Okay, it's the go-to pick for Discipline. Yeah, this is interesting. Oh, PvP. One of our best trinkets come from PvP. Ooh. Or then Necrolord. So, I mean, again, I'm kind of hovering between Necrolord or Venthyr, and I haven't really settled on it. I kind of want to play with a bit of Necrolord leveling up at least because they've reworked that ability, and I haven't got to play properly with the reworked Necrolord ability for Priest. Obviously, I played mostly with the Venthyr one. That's the one I expected to be the best. It's good to see the other ones are really competing with it, though. But yeah, I'll probably go with Venthyr. But Necrolord is a strong, strong competitor. I mean, as you can see, in terms of the general ratings, it is slightly better, right? It's slightly better. So it's going to be a tough call. I think the most important thing with your Covenant choice, right? The most important thing is that, and with your class choice as well, day one of the expansion, it only counts for so much. It only counts for so much, especially like we're doing mythic raiding. This is what I said to my guild yesterday when I was, just reminding them like what to do and what we're going to be doing was, guys, look at your class guide. Just don't pick a Covenant that sucks for raiding. Don't pick one that's bad for raiding. And then also expect that you might have to change Covenant. Okay, it's gonna happen quite possibly. Oh, hello, Hordy. It's quite possible that they're going to rebalance things. In fact, it's not quite possible. It's certain that they're going to be rebalancing things quite a lot over the first couple of weeks here. It's gonna happen. You might end up changing. It could very, very easily happen that you're going to end up changing your Covenant in Heroic Week. At the start of Heroic Week, you'll be going, okay, Blizzard made some balance changes. Whatever. Venthyr in this case, or Necrolord, are now not good. Maybe like Night Fae has shot to the front. It's a good idea, which is the one I'm not considering really at all right now. Maybe go switch to Night Fae instead. That could totally happen. For any of your specs. So that is something that's really worth considering. Definitely don't neglect that. Hello, Vile Torturer. Oh, hello, Vile Torturer. Someone in this guy. These enemies are probably going to die really fast. Yeah, bang. Don't even know what talents and stuff I have. I haven't been playing on the live servers. I haven't had time the last few days. So yeah, I would definitely consider that. Definitely consider that. Apart from that, though, I mean, honestly, like I said, for me, I'm taking things fairly chill the first few days. 'Cause there's going to be plenty of time week one to get everything done that I want to be done. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. That guy's elite. Let's not fight him. What are you up to, Death Cultist? I'm going to kill you. Can I rescue some Hippogre fighters? No, it's not. This guy. Collaborator. Sure. Yeah. Take your time, enjoy it. One of my favorite parts of the game is the leveling. I intentionally did it. I kind of regret this. This one thing is the YouTube sort of stuff that I might definitely want to look into changing, because I genuinely don't particularly care about leveling guides and stuff. But I mean, you look at like Bellular or something, and you see just how successful those leveling guides are. I'm kind of like, man, maybe I should look into that and do that more. But like for me on the beta, I try to avoid all of the leveling stuff. I try to avoid all of that because I want it to be fresh. I want it to, be the full experience. I did probably at least half of the Kyrian zone, but I try to avoid any more than that, just because I want to actually do it for the first time. And I know this used to drive me mad, trying to get my guildies to come do dungeons with me on the beta for making videos. It used to drive me mad because they'd be going like, don't want to save it. I want it to be fresh and be like, fuck it, do the dungeons. You gotta do these a million times. You're gonna do the leveling a million times. So I mean, I feel that way about the leveling, so I can't really give out to them, can I? But yeah, so the leveling I'm really looking forward to. I was actually thinking about this, and this might be controversial opinion, but for me, my personal favorite leveling, like my favorite start to an expansion. What is your favorite start to an expansion? What's been your favorite expansion? Is he attacking me? Oh, he is, yeah. No, he's attacking my Mindbender, you big jerk. Who do you think you are, Sean Smash? I don't know if he even knows it's an enemy. Like, I feel kind of bad now. Sorry. I don't think he knew. Oh, shit. I don't think he knew. I think he thought it was a quest mob. Oh, well. It's a dog-eat-dog world, Sean Smash. What's your favorite expansion for leveling in? What's your favorite? Of the recent ones. Let's say more modern WoW. Well, you know what? In fact, fuck it. Include them all. I'm thinking more modern WoW, so I'm thinking like Mists onwards. My actual favorite one, unpopular opinion, maybe Warlords of Draenor. That was my favorite first month of an expansion in the game. Yeah, if I was to talk about... It's kind of a hard comparison because, you know, obviously I was a lot younger. Like, I was in school and some of my friends in school were playing WoW. Like, my best friend in school, we played WoW together back in TBC and in Wrath as well. We had to stop during Wrath of the Lich King quite early on because we had, you know, exams to get into college and stuff. So we didn't really play beyond the first few months in that. We never got too far. But yeah, I think Warlords was my favorite. I really enjoyed the theme. I love the garrison stuff. The garrison stuff was great for the first month. Wasn't so good then after that because, you know, the rest of the expansion was bad because, well, there basically wasn't any content past that initial burst of content, you know. Patch whatever it was, 7.1 or I don't even know what number it was, but that was notoriously the only content was the selfie camera. It was rough. It was rough, you know. So yeah, but first month was awesome. Unlocking that stuff for your garrison was awesome. That was a great time. I had a great time. So yeah, I'm hoping Shadowlands will live up to that. My favorite zone in BFA, which I really, probably one of my favorite zones of all time actually, was Drustvar. I really liked Drustvar. Really did. Really, really enjoyed leveling there. So I'm not in a rush to blast through any of the Shadowlands leveling. Not in a rush whatsoever. Very happy to take my time. We're gonna try it with war mode. We're gonna try it with war mode because we get like 30% more XP as Alliance. So why not, right? More rep too and all that stuff. So why not? But might end up turning war mode off because war mode is shite. So yeah, you know, war mode, the PvP mode that you play for PvE rewards. That's how I look at it. Well, they're having great fun over there. I'm being attacked by some dragon. That's not cool, man. It's not cool. Let's jump off. Maybe. Yeah, let's jump off. Let's float down. So yeah, gonna take time. But guys, yeah, I think that's, you know, cool. That's most of my thoughts. Let me sum up some of my thoughts on the expansion. How do I think it's looking? That's probably the most important thing, huh? How do I actually think Shadowlands is gonna play out? So, from what I've seen so far, I personally love the setting. I didn't really like the setting of BFA. The whole Horde versus Alliance thing, zero interest to me. You know, I'm just like, Horde and Alliance. It's always going to be Horde and Alliance. Half the players are Horde. Well, more than half are Horde. And then the other half are Alliance. They're not going to turn around and go, oh, BFA, you know, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Alliance won, guys. All the Horde. You guys are going to have to go Alliance now. It's not going to happen. So that really, as a story, had zero interest for me. Really could not give two shits. I was very disappointed actually by that cinematic. It was an awesome cinematic, the BFA one. Remember that initial one with like Anduin versus Sylvanas, and like that was visually cool. It was a really well done cinematic, but just the story of it, very boring for me. No interest at all. I really did like the actual BFA zones though. They were good. And I liked like the Ashara and the soft stuff. That was cool. But the faction war, snooze. Shadowlands for me, way more interesting. I love the settings. I think the zones look absolutely beautiful. I'm extremely excited to level through them, take my time and actually see those zones, see the stories, meet the characters. Why am I still in combat? What the actual? Let's log out. Can't log out now. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Let's exit the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I think the zones are going to be good. They're always good. I'm really looking forward to the leveling experience. I'm actually looking forward to doing some more PvP at the start of the expansion as well. You know, when it's actually relevant for gearing and, you know, kind of test out the new specs and classes. Shadow Priest, for example, I think is looking really good for PvP. So that's nice for me. Obviously, I can aspect a healer as well. So I think PvP, although there's really nothing particularly new or interesting at all, at least this class changes make it interesting, and just the renewed interest and the renewed player base that the expansion brings gonna make that stuff worth doing. And you know, it's been a while since the Blood of the Enemy grind. I did rank 4 because in one go, basically, because I'm insane. I don't know. I just wanted the fucking golden thing in my essence book. Much regrets. But yeah, so I'm ready to do this. What are we doing here? Am I too high up or something? Oh shit, I'm way too high up. Hang on. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for more PvP. Ready and willing. Yeah. In terms of the Covenants, Venthyr teleport. That's gonna ruin the game. Fuck it. Blizzard broke the... We're not still doing that, are we? That was an early beta thing? Okay. We're not... I need to check my... Are we still raging about Venthyr teleport? No? Okay. We've gotten over that. Okay, we've gotten over that. Cool. Yeah, for me, actually, I'm really not bothered by the Covenants. I think genuinely that the Covenants are actually in a reasonably decent spot. Submit to darkness. Okay. They're in a reasonably decent spot. In the sense that I think the Covenants are supposed to be about 5% of your damage or healing. Well, it's plunge action, which is fine. And then if they're slightly imbalanced, well, at least it's only... Oh, hang on. At least it's only 5%. So, you know, the difference between your best Covenant and your worst Covenant, I think it's looking to be, reasonably speaking, 1 to 2%, somewhat within what I think their goals were with the Covenants. So I think that's relatively good for some specs. I mean, as you saw with Shadow Priest, it's looking quite good. You could, reasonably speaking, pick any of them and you'll be fine. Obviously, there's going to be a best one by a small margin, but it is successfully a small margin. So I don't know. I haven't obviously checked every single spec. I don't know if that's true for every single spec. There's certainly some Covenants I don't like. Hurl the barrel. Oh, this thing? Yeah. Be careful. Sorry. My bad. Didn't mean to. I'm just very clumsy. So yeah, I actually think it's fine. And I like the theme. I do like the theme. And I think reasonably speaking, you're going to see, for most people, I think you will actually have people picking different things. Like I was talking to one of our guildies last night about, he's playing Havoc, Demon Hunter. And he's like been talking to me about like what the best Covenant's going to be. And that's been changing quite a bit for them. And they also have a relatively poor selection of Covenant abilities. But again, even for them right now, it's looking reasonably like Gurion is still pretty good, especially for AoE, but Venthyr is really good for single target. Night Fae has actually really come on for Havoc, and it's looking very strong as well. The Necrolord one got improved. It's still a bit wonky, but you know what I mean? Like, there's good options there, so I'm actually feeling pretty positive about it. I like the Covenant thing. And yeah, like, I've never been on the bandwagon of hating the Covenant stuff. Like, it's not going to be perfectly balanced at all. So long as it's not too annoying. I mean, the thing I dislike most from what I've played is actually the freaking the conduit energy system. I'm just like, let me change my conduits when I want, you know, just whenever. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. It's a daily. Let's remove that. Don't care about that or that. The Banshee's champion. Oh, I need to turn that in. I was killing the Thanos. So yeah, don't bother me. Don't bother me. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I guess if you min-max a lot. I think the worst thing that could happen is if you're in a situation where you're playing multiple specs in the same class, and like your favorite Covenant, the one you want to play with, really sucks for one of those specs. I think that's where it's bad. Or again, if you're moving between like PvP, PvE a lot, I think that's where it's bad. Like I said, for me, for Shadow Priest, Venthyr is kind of like the option that covers everything. It's viable everywhere, and it's also really good for Disc, which is the healer I'll probably end up playing more of. And it's the best for PvP, so I guess I'm lucky in that sense. It could be worse for other folks. Yeah, that's sort of the Covenant stuff. I think the dungeons look fun. I'm really looking forward to doing some Mythic Plus. And I think the raid looks great. I'm really, really looking forward to getting back into raiding. My one concern is Torghast. Torghast has the potential to be extremely fun. I'm not sure if that potential will actually be there. We'll have to see. I wonder if people are going to be here, actually. Are people still doing the rares day of expansion launch? Oh, yeah. As you guys know from doing my, like, hardest Torghast difficulty video, unless they tune it, they change it. I think the weekly Torghast runs very quickly are going to become just like a grind, like a speedrunny grind type thing. So we'll see how the Twisting Corridors ends up. I definitely think the biggest concern I have for Torghast is I think it would be fun, and I think you'll get a good few hours out of it, and it'll be fun. I'm not sure if it'll have the longevity, the depth. We'll see, compared to something like Hades. If you guys, I think a lot of people have been playing Hades. Whoa, okay, cheeky bugger. But yeah, like I've been playing quite a bit of Hades, or I did play it. I haven't played it since it came out, but I played a lot of Hades. I think there's over 20 Hades videos on the channel, actually. But I big fan of Hades. Thought it was a really good game. Oh, let's get this guy. Oh, he died too fast. I should just tap target them with fucking Shadow Pain. He's hiding there. He's hiding. This rare is actually living a reasonably long time. Oh, the Shadow Pain. There we go. There we go. Requiescat in pace. I need to turn my damage meters back on as well for leveling for the stream. But yeah, will Torghast hold up to a roguelike of as good a quality as Hades? There's obviously no way that it can. But will it be good enough to have some fun? I certainly hope so. We'll have to see. Okay, cool. Well, there you go, guys. I think that's a great place to leave it. I actually talked for longer than I thought I would. Sorry about that. But I'll catch you guys later on. Like I said, I'll be streaming for a few hours tonight, and then I'll probably go to bed because I'm a very civilized person. And then I'll be streaming all day tomorrow, getting to max level and doing all the max level stuff. And once the daily stuff is done, be leveling a second character. Like I said, my heart's going for the Enhancement Shaman. My brain is saying, just do a fucking Warlock. We'll see. We'll see. But guys, cheers. Hope you have a good one. We normally say cheers with beer, but it works with coffee. It works with coffee. Yeah. Right. I'll see you guys later on. Enjoy Shadowlands. Bye-bye.